Good morning, honorable judges. My name is Judy. Today, I'd like to read an article for you. The article is Thumbelina. A woman sits in her sunflower garden. She is very sad. A fairy comes to her and asks, "Why are you so sad?" "I have no children," cries the woman. "Take this seed and plant it," says the fairy. The woman plants the seed. The seed grows into a beautiful sunflower. She sees a tiny pretty girl in it. "You are as tiny as my thumb," she says. "I'll name you Thumbelina. What would you like to wear?" asks Thumbelina's mother. I would like to wear a pink dress," says Thumbelina. One day, an ugly toad says Thumbelina, "You are very beautiful." He says, "I want to marry you." The ugly toad takes her within. "Stay here on this lily pad," says the toad. "I'll be back with some food." Thumbelina begins to cry. "Why are you crying?" asks a goldfish. "I don't want to marry the toad," Thumbelina cries. "I want to go home." "I can help you," says the goldfish. He sings, "On the lily pad there's a pretty girl. Merrily, 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 I help her find her home." "This is fun," says Thumbelina. "I like sitting on the lily pad." "You can't find her home." "You should look for a new home," says the goldfish. Thumbelina sees a beautiful red flower. "This can be my new home," she says. "Thank you, goldfish." Spring passes and summer comes. Thumbelina is happy. She plays hide and seek with some rabbits. She listens to the birds sing all day. "I like my new home," she says. Summer passes and fall comes. The red flower begs. "My home is not beautiful anymore," says Thumbelina. "And it doesn't smell sweet." Thumbelina is sad. "Why are you crying?" asks a field mouse. "I am cold," she says. "I want to go home." "Come with me," says the field mouse. "My house is warm," she sings. On my bike there's a pretty girl. Merrily, 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 I take her to my home. This is fun, says Thumbelina. "I like riding on your bike." Fall passes and winter comes. Thumbelina is happy with the field mouse. She helps clean the house. "You are a good girl," says the field mouse. One day, they go to see a mole. His house is dark and cold. "What is that?" says the mole. "There is a bluebird lying on the floor." "He is sick," says Thumbelina. "I'll take care of him." Winter passes and spring comes. The bluebird gets well. "Thank you, Thumbelina," he says. "You are very nice." Thumbelina is happy. One day, the field mouse says, "The mole likes you very much, Thumbelina. He wants to marry you." "But he is not like me," says Thumbelina. "And his house is cold and dark." Thumbelina is very sad. She begins to cry. "Why are you crying?" asks the bluebird. "I don't want to marry the mole," she says. "I want to go home." "Come and sit on my bike," says the bluebird. He sings, On my back there's a pretty girl. Merrily, 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 I help her find her home. This is fun, says Thumbelina. I like flying on your back. They land in a beautiful garden. Tiny boys and girls are playing hide and seek. They are like me, says Thumbelina. Thank you, she says to the bluebird. They sing and play all day. One day, the fairy comes to see Thumbelina. You should go home and see your mother, says the fairy. We want to go with you, says the boys and girls. The fairy takes them to Thumbelina's home. Mother! Shouts Thumbelina. I'm so happy to see you, cries her mother. Everyone is happy. Thank you for listening.